We'll be talking to Jide Olushola, who is in Qatar. Jide, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Thank you. You just sneaked out of the office to Qatar without asking me to take your bag along with you. Let me put
I'm
it
sorry
on
about that.
record that
Next time.
that would not stop me from taking my hampers from you when you return. You've been in Qatar for a couple of days. How is the city, building up to the epic final between two giants, one a defending champion and the other a footballing giant that has looked forward to, that has craved this coveted trophy for so long a time?
City is electrified right now because the fans are waiting to see a very great match between France and Argentina. Just yesterday night, there was a little, should I say, party where they organized, where they brought all the journalists together. I think this is a beautiful final on Sunday. And incidentally, 18th, the final day is also Qatar's Independence Day. So we'll be having two celebrations, the football final as well as the Independence Day celebration of Qatar. So it's been, and again yesterday there was there's a football match by FIFA legends, that's old players, and the FIFA trophy was paraded a little bit around the country in Konich, in Konich. Yeah, so and where fans saw the real trophy live and direct and everything. So it's been electrifying here so far, and we are looking forward to see a great match between, as like you said, a footballing giants talking about Argentina who have won the trophy two times, and they've been to the five finals about six times now, and of course the defending champions, France, who if they defend their trophy on Sunday, that'll be the first country to do so in the last 60 years, and nobody has done that to defend their trophy. So we look forward to a very beautiful match on Sunday night.
Interesting. But what has the supportership been like? We understand that over 6,000, is it, or 8,000 Argentines were at the venue of the semi-finals. And we know France has somehow also been able to build some organic followership around the city. What are we to expect on the final day in terms of supportership?
Now the fans are not supporting. Should I say the fans are supporting Lionel Messi, more than supporting Argentina, or because he's an Argentine, so they're supporting Argentina. But the bulk of the support is going to I'm sorry, Argentina against France. I remember during the press conference after the game between Morocco and France, Anthony Griezmann said that he knows that the fans will be behind Argentina because obvious reasons, because of their Messi and all that. But then they are there to do the job and get the goals, nothing else. So the fans are totally in support against Morocco. The France against Morocco, it was as if the whole nation were just behind Morocco. Obviously, because one, they're an African country, two, an Arab nation, a Muslim nation as well too. So they were all against France. But of course, France, being the more experienced side, they got the win. So the same happened on Sunday. They are definitely going to bring down the roof for Argentina, especially for Lionel Messi. He's the motivating factor for them anyway. So, but they are joined their support for Messi, and of course, it flows down to Argentina as a country. Okay. And of course, you have seen so many of their fans coming in recent days. In the last 2 days, a lot of their fans are coming from wherever they are, coming into Qatar. They're ready to spend whatever it is to ensure that they watch the finals against France on Sunday.
Interesting. We saw the French president at the semi-finals and all of that. From your press briefing, pre-match briefings ahead of the finals, are there injury concerns from both camps, or are we sure we will see some of the biggest names in the pitch come Sunday? Talking about the Mbappes of this world.
Okay, yeah, though they did not allow some of us to capture their training sessions, and they gave more preference to their own journalists, their own journalists. But from what we were able to gather, the Messi, for example, he did not train yesterday. He didn't train yesterday because he has a little knock on his he has a little knock. Of course, he trained alone. But I don't think. But beyond that, from both sides, from both teams, there's no injury concern except for Messi, who was asked to just rest a little bit. He trained alone separately. Though I was not at the venue because we're not allowed to go get close to where they were training for obvious reasons, because we are not. They only wanted their own journalists around them, so we're not allowed to go close. But from what we're able to gather from the press media center, Messi trained alone separately to probably recover from his knock he had. But from both teams, there's no injury concern. They both have their full squad, and today they're going to train, of course, and today and tomorrow they'll train. And of course there'll be press conference this evening. Sorry, tomorrow evening. So we know if there will be any concern if there any injury concern after their training session. But as at now, there's no injury concern from any side. All other players are fit and ready to go.
Yeah. So, Jide, you have, I'm sure, have interacted with a number of other visitors to the to the host nation, of course, and also other visiting persons to the city. What have you observed with regards to all of the sentiments that beclouded whether or not Qatar was going to be an ideal host, for a World Cup event, the concerns that were raised about LGBT activities and all of that, and the need to respect the laws of the host nation. From what you see on the ground, does it feel like people have really enjoyed, showing up in Qatar for this World Cup?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's just funny, and it's not so beautiful. And seeing all those reports against Qatar that they're very difficult. But at least for the past few days I've been here, I've really enjoyed my stay because everything is just being done. Just follow their rules. Okay, right now, if you want to drink beer, you want to drink alcohol, there are places where you can drink, where you can smoke. Just as we have schools for education, just as we have hospitals for medical services. So they also have the lounges for all this for smoking, for drinking. They don't want people to be taking sticks of a cigar of a beer and walk on the street. No, you go to a particular place and have fun. Okay, right now I'm in a hotel. Right, the hotel where I'm right now, they also have a lounge where people can just come and just smoke and drink. And if you're not sitting at the lounge, you can go outside the hotel and do what you want to do. So it's just a simple of just obeying their simple rules, and that is all. And you live very, very fine. Every country has their own rules and regulations. I can't go to US now with 7 wives because it's not allowed. I can only go with one wife. And they respect such rules. So why can't you respect their own rules as well? So that's that these people, they are very hospitable. They've been very, very receptive to everything, and they are very, very friendly. I've interacted with some of the Qatari people, even though we had a little challenges in the communication, but they were ready to help. Go do this, do that. They're just willing to help you because they're trying to brand their nation as they are not who we think we are. They are better than this, and that is the purpose. And now the rumors are flying now. The rumors flying now that they intend to bid to host for the next to host the Olympic Games very soon, and they are ready to do that. Have
Interesting.
hosted the World Cup within 10 years, get all the facilities done within 10 years, build over 7 stadiums within 10 years. That is massive. They built a metro line, a tram line. So many facilities were put in place just to ensure that this construction is fine, is successful. And they are very, very okay. If they decide to bid for Olympic Games, I think the world will enjoy it because they have done extremely well. So all those stereotypes against Qatar is just a false narrative, just to bring down their whatever pride, whatever thing they're trying to bring on board. It's a very, very lovely country.
Thank you very much,
What
Jide
I've seen so far here.
Olushola, there in Qatar, bringing us all of the details ahead of the epic final. And of course, tomorrow would also be the third place match between Morocco and Croatia. We will stay tuned to Trust TV and trust that we would serve you all of the details behind the scene from what has been a very interesting World Cup of surprises. Thank you very much, Jide. Enjoy the rest of your day. We look forward to
Thank
when
you
you
very much.
return.